It is totally fair to say that, well, I got dominated. Twice I've been dominated by this guy. And the second time I say that it was less dominating for sure. I definitely made him work a little bit more. I mean, how focused and how much he was actually trying is the main question. But I do think that seeing players like this can either motivate you, discourage you, whatever you're going to let it do. For me, it definitely motivates me. It sees how much room there is for growth from my game in NHL 22 and how much better I have to get into that top 500, 200, 100, and so on. But this was a player that cut through me like hot butter. And we're going to review that today. Here we go. So what I want to do is I want to go through the game. I want to show you why he's so good. I want to show you what he is doing that makes him so skilled and what maybe you can do to be better at the game as well, if that's something you're trying to improve on, or if you're just curious what it looks like to play somebody who will cut through you like hot butter. Okay, let's be honest, because that's what this video is all about. So we're starting at 18:24, the first period. He's got the puck in my zone, of course. This guy was crazy. So the one thing about playing him here in this game, what I noticed, okay, is I actually performed very good defense for the first period and second period probably. Third period, he just kind of took off, I found. But because I was so focused on defense, when I would get the puck, I would make uncharacteristic mistakes that I would not normally make. So you'll see that here a couple times. I'll get the puck and I'll just shoot it up the ice just to like get it away from my zone, right? So there's a lot that this guy does that is extremely, extremely good. So what you can do in NHL 22, back skating. So if you're looking at the controller here, you're playing like a normal game. If you want to skate backwards, you hold L2. Okay, that's common knowledge. But you can use it in the offense and in an offensive strategy in a way that shields the puck in ways that you cannot touch the puck. Whether it's realistic or not is totally besides the point. It's about how the game is played and how you can play the game in a way that is going to give you very good odds at scoring lots of goals, very good odds at winning against anybody almost, okay? So this guy does actually play at a pretty high level. He'll play champs and stuff in Hockey Ultimate Team. I do not touch that stuff. I just play only online versus. So the things I'm going to show you here are easy to implement, but hard to perfect. And he has perfected it. So that's the kind of thing I want to share with you here. As you watch, we're going to just kind of go through the whole game and I'm going to show you what I found is really impactful on the things that he does. So you'll notice right there, that's just a typical deke, right? But he turns it into a back skate. Just look at that. Okay, we're gonna go for, I brought this into my editing software so I can really slow it down. So you're gonna see, I overcommit big time. Right here, I overcommit. I should have backed off. And right here, when I switch players, I overcommit. And what he's doing is he knows that. He's not stupid. He's about to go for a goal, but he sees my guys pinch down. So he's gonna try to cross crease through four of my guys, which obviously isn't gonna happen. But he turns it into a back skate. So he starts back skating right there, right? Tries to drop pass it right there with a saucer pass, and it doesn't work out. But look at me. I'm just dumping the puck up the ice. I'm just stressed at this point. The first time we played, I think I scored a couple goals, but we were kind of like friendly, talking back and forth, whether he let them in or not, whatever. It wasn't close. The game wasn't close. I think he beat me 6-2 or whatever it was. This game, the first period, I really hunkered down defense, okay? So as we're watching it back, you'll see I'm playing actually pretty solid defense, but he's still controlling the puck in the zone without question. Like, it's not even close. So I'll do my typical stuff, like the things that I find that I'm successful at. But again, his defense, the way he can just clog the lanes and use the poke check, it's so effective. It's a real challenge to play against. So this period is very much of the same as this. We're gonna kind of skip forward here in a moment, but this period is very much me just getting the puck out of the zone, okay? Me trying to find opportunities to at least get the puck out. He enters the zone, normal. He sees me coming, back skate. Look at him, back skating right now. So he's back skating and he's dangling with the right stick. So he's back skating with L2 and then he starts dangling with this stick, but he's also choosing his direction with the left stick. Maybe he'll correct me in the comments if he ever sees this video, but this is what I'm assuming he's doing. So he's doing a lot at once and then he pinches all the way around. Okay, look at that. He goes through two of my guys like it's nothing. And I'm putting a little bit of better pressure on him in this game for sure, I noticed. But the thing is, he just knows. He knows, like back skating again. We're going to skip ahead to where I find that he really shines as far as how he takes over the game. So look, he's coming at the board side. Two of my guys are coming. There is no good reason why he should be able to get through here, right? And I credit myself to being pretty good. Top 1,000 player in online versus, pretty solid. Let's see. He chips the puck forward by tapping R1 on the saucer pass, right? And that's going to allow him to get a good step ahead of my defender that's coming in right now. He chips it forward right here. Able to clear the first guy and the first hit, which also gives him the speed to get past the next guy. Watch ahead. Look, see? He's perfected that tap of R1, which gives him that extra step on you. And a lot of guys are good at this, but this is the guy that I've played that's Like, just look how he's dangling around the zone. Makes me look like a bloody clown just running around. Okay, we're gonna skip ahead though. So the first period's very much like that. I'll get my opportunities, but really my opportunities are just me entering the zone and trying to get any shot on net from any angle. And just little things like this, right? Look, his opponent coming in on 2 guys. We're gonna look at this right here. Look what he's able to do.
Je te le jure que non.
And I think at this point he's having a full conversation with somebody. Should have scored there, really. Still playing and dominating me like it's nothing. Yeah, he's literally having a conversation with somebody, freaking jerk. And again, I'm only doing this because I want people to see how good guys actually are. They just simply play the game a lot and they're super good. And then there's guys like me making videos looking like a moron when I play them, you know what I mean? So this is me coming up. Look how different it looks like, me coming up. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore because I know that when he comes up, again, I am good at the game. If you watch any of my footage, I am a very solid player at this game. And for me, it's just learning how to look at, like, what am I doing? I don't even remember what buttons I hit there. I have to get way better at my offense in order to even compete on any level with a guy like this. It's just not gonna happen. Now, my biggest problem right here is that I trip him. I know that if he's going on the power play and he has an extra skater, that's gonna be a real problem. So I put him on the 5-on-3. As you can see here, which is definitely bad news. I get my man back. Every opportunity that I try to get, it's just about being safe. Every opportunity. Just look at the back skating. Honestly, when I'm playing him, my blood is boiling. I want to reach through the screen and get my friggin' hands on him. But just look, okay, he's coming up. There's 2 guys. I got one guy I'm controlling and the other guy I'm leaving in front because I trust him more than myself right now. And look what he's able to do. He back skates, clears Bergeron like it's nothing, and then clears McAvoy like it's nothing. And does he score? No. But what it's doing is creating constant opportunities to score goals. And right here, I flub the puck up, and it's an easy goal for him. Yeah. But what am I able to do? Do you ask? So that's a typical goal. That's just, you know, man advantage type stuff. Nothing too fancy. We'll get into the nitty gritty of it in a moment here. So for me, the way that I know I can get goals is if I can get some blue line attacks, right? So when he's at the blue line, if I can really put some pressure on him up there, because he's playing a very attack-first offense, that's where I can get chances. So here, again, like, look how I score, right? It ain't anything crazy. I don't even know how it went in, I'll be honest. He poke-checked me like twice, and I was still able to get it and put it in. But at this point, you know, I had a decent amount of confidence. I'm like, it's 1-1. Anything can happen in this game, but look how that puck goes in. Nobody even knows how it went in, okay? But it wasn't moments later that he plays tic-tac-toe. Some good passing up top the blue line. And this is the stuff. Like, look at this. I'm expecting for him to come around to the right side here, right? So I'm expecting for him to come around this side here. And he's able to sauce past this. Whether he sauce passed it or normal passed it, doesn't matter. But the way players that are this good can thread the needle, this is what separates them. And passing off a backhand is challenging. So, I mean, it's not close. You know, I had next to no chance at that. And that makes the game 2-1. And I'm pretty sure he scores to make it 3-1 off the face-off here. So we'll just watch this here. Back skating, like, right? When you watch that back, it's the mixture of back skating, handling the puck, and knowing when to pass it. So look, he's handling the puck, he's back skating, and he knows that he can drop that pass off right there. Unbelievable pass. Like, if that was real hockey, people would be losing their marbles. Dumps it off perfect, which sets up an easy one-timer. There's no chance for my goalie. So that makes it 3-1. But there's one play here that I want to break down. Like, just look here for myself. So Pastrnak gets the puck. There's 8 seconds left. I cross pass it. I can't even get a good pass off. So it's a frustrating player to play against because no matter what you think you want to do, you almost got to do not the opposite, but you got to do unpredictable movements because when you're a predictable player to these pro players, like he's not even pro, but he could be. I told him he should be playing like online versus to get like, you know, he could probably get his name out there and play in tournaments. So he's coming up the ice. Seems just totally normal play, right? Deke, he's kind of throwing me. I'm playing pretty solid defense up until, look at this play. And this, again, this is so, if you know how it's done, it's perfect. It's perfectly done. He dumps the puck off the boards, goes around me. Like real hockey if you were playing against a child, okay? Frick. As I'm talking about this, I'm like, why am I even creating this video? Do you know what I mean? Why am I even spending the time on highlighting how terrible I am? But that's the thing. This video is not about how terrible I am, because I'm actually very good at the game. It's highlighting how good guys actually are. So he's focused on dangling, but his subconscious knows, yeah, I'll just dump the puck around. Like, he's not even thinking about that probably. Dumps the puck around, gets it back, and honestly probably should have scored here. Look, he goes far side backhand, and Tuukka somehow gets a toe save on it. But it's plays like that that separate people from the general masses. And I'm not even, again, I don't think I'm the general masses. Timing of passes, timing of when he backskates, timing of when he shoots. He knows that when he does it, he's going to give him a high percentage opportunity to score. So it's just here. We're just going to watch this one sequence, and you're going to understand, like, what in the world are we watching? Okay, so he's back skating, keeping his back to me all the whole time, almost like he's backing me down in NBA or something. Look, right? And I'm kind of staying away from him because I don't want to commit, because I know if I commit, it's trouble. Gets a good shot on net, and it's going to be much of the same, unfortunately. So this is where I typically have a lot of my success. My puck movement, I find, is actually pretty decent, okay? So here's a sequence where I find just pass it. I'm not worried about even getting a goal, just keeping the puck away from him so I can maybe get an opportunity, okay? So this is where my passing, I'm kind of working it a little bit. Whether his eyes are closed or not, it doesn't really matter. Who knows? I'm just trying to get some movement. And that's all the movement that I'm really able to get before he completely shuts me down. I didn't even get a shot on net. And even if it wasn't shot on net, it's not quality. So when you can shield the puck like that with the back skate, the reason why I wanted to create this video is because, again, when I finished playing it, I was so frustrated that I couldn't get anything going offensively. I averaged 2 shots per period. I averaged about 1 minute and 6 seconds of time on attack per period. But look at the time on attack difference. He had the puck for 14 minutes and 28 seconds. That is just crazy. So I wanted to highlight this because there are guys who are really good. And as I play them, I want to review and show people how good some people are out there, not even just in NHL, but in all video games. So as I come across people in video games, I do want to review them and talk about them and show what makes them so good. You know, when a lot of people are very good at games, a lot of people think, oh, they're just lucky. Oh, they're just this or just that. This is a situation where it has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with luck, has nothing to do with even playing a lot. It's understanding the system of how the game's created and getting very good at it. So anyway, that will be today's video, breaking down the sheer domination and demise of me as a player in NHL 22. Even though this is offline, it is one of those games that I do look back and I'm like, what in the world? Like, I have a long way to go to get better. So it's actually very motivating. I will play him a lot more. And I would like to actually stream while I'm playing him so you guys can watch live and see how it's done, because this is obviously very stripped of the entire game and you're just seeing little tidbits of it. But I do want to stream playing guys that are very, very good so that you can see what they do that makes them good. Thank you guys for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Take care.